I can do it with my friend, and probably going to attempt layer 5. I think that's what he wanted to try, but if not, I'll probably do 4 again on my own. Yo. Torghast. Shall we? I mean, shall we? Sure. Alright, that's it. Let's see. Gotta fly to Ouroboros.
My master did say to serve everyone.
Remember? That don't count. Not even sure I'm gonna use these. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. Alrighty. The powerful foes of Bastion. Hold on, let's make sure. Nightmare. Yeah, I'm good with everything else. Let's head into the mall. That nasty place. Nasty. Why is it so nasty? What do you
Have
want,
you come
Benari?
to trade or to waste your breath?
Understand.
Will that be all, Mo?
Will that be all, Ball Walker? Okay, is he in there already? Maybe he is. We'll find out. taking my sweet time and he's there already. Alrighty, let's do it, I guess. We're gonna try level 5. Alright. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, here we go, I guess. Discord?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Alright. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, let's see what this first part. Ooh, scoring a death
Oh,
with your shadow of
beautiful.
death increases.
Start off with a perfect fucking anima
What
power.
did you get?
Misdirection reduces the damage my pet takes by 90%.
Should I take the Marat health or should I take something that increases my damage?
Depends if you want survivability or damage. I don't know how many survivability passives you get as a priest.
I don't know. Up to 100% seems pretty good, but this Death Harvester is. No, I think I'm gonna take this one. It's 5% more Shadow Word Death each time I get a kill with it. That adds up, you know.
Okay, so basically,
Let's take
I should
half
let you
of
kill
it.
Mallrats with Shadow or Death.
Yeah, let him. Well, I usually try to pick guys off with it, anyways. But yeah.
Yeah, like this one's gonna come back and you can.
Nope. Yep. See there, I just got. Now it's 5% stronger.
Yeah. Well, I can control myself on Mallrats, but if we're fighting like
I
this big group
usually
over
I
here,
usually try to get kills with it, anyways.
oh, wow, how did
Oh
that?
shit.
No, that was me. No, you're good.
No, I know, but still.
Good thing we have all our cooldowns right now.
What the heck was that? I just
The
got
Lord of
inferred
Locks
by
has
it.
a pulling ability, from what I remember.
Yeah, he pulled me in and one shot at me.
He almost one shot me. Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
I just didn't expect that, otherwise I would have figured out how to do something.
Yeah, I remember that happening to me and Anthony. Fuck.
You know, he did it to you. Jesus
Okay.
Christ, this frickin' guy's a pain.
Okay, that was You just want to reset the run since we're 3 deaths in? Ugh,
I
ugh.
don't know, our powers we started with are pretty good. Let's keep trying.
Okay, I don't even know like how that happened. Like all of a sudden I was targeting the elite and I was like, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, this one is at least like we're inside the fucking building the entire time, so there's no like stupid angels launching at us and shit. It's just we're gonna get attacked by these dog things occasionally. Okay. Oop. Fish.
Thank you. Now, let us go find Varric. He cannot be any
Okay.
cleverer than I was.
Yeah, see? Dogs attack us occasionally. I'd rather deal with this than increased health on all the enemies.
True. Okay, this is a
Okay.
pretty big group.
Well, I'm just trying to see if there's anything worth it back here.
There's a soul back there on the back left, soul cage, and a, I don't know.
I don't think that's worth it. We're gonna skip that. All right.
We got a big boy here though.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, there we go. Imagine if I was like a warrior or something and we tried to two-man this. This would probably be way fucking worse. Or a rogue. There we go. That'd probably be the worst.
I think these are probably easiest for tanks to solo than anything.
I don't know. I haven't been having a problem when I've been soloing it. That's because I'm like on high alert and shit, and I won't do what happened with us. Like I imagine tanks and then probably demo and BM are probably the best soloers.
Well, yeah, because BM
May-
had pets. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe like I mean, I guess technically every hunter spec could do it, but like BM has the best pets. It's like they buff their pets the most, not because they get like the strongest pets, because like every hunter pet's basically the same.
Dude, this 5% is huge, man. I'm watching the damage go up.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's gonna be monstrous later.
I wish I got something like that with kill shot. Ugh, that would be nice. Yeah, dude. When we get to like the last boss, they're gonna do like I don't know, fucking 200K with it. Yeah, because apparently next week they're releasing layers 7 and 8. And then I found out what the twisting corridors are. They're basically like a challenge mode for this. And apparently, if you clear the eighth floor, you get a mount that works in the mall.
Huh, that's a pretty big incentive.
Another mall, right? Ooh. What's the cool word on Shadow or Death?
My cooldown is as long as I kill them within 7 seconds of using it, the cooldown resets. That's a
okay.
talent, by the way, so that's why it's really good.
Okay, so that's like
I've been really liking it.
all right, it's like old kill shot. All right.
So you see, I'm just like popping them at the end because
Oh yeah, dude, it's definitely noticeable. Go to group padding. I'm gonna move back.
So like all three of those guys, I did it. All three of them. Let me take
Yeah,
a
that
look
is
again.
it is
Dude,
definitely very
okay,
noticeable.
yeah. So you see how I told you just a few minutes ago? It said 1857 shadow damage, and now it says 2358. It's going up considerably fast.
Yeah,
And when it crits, it's big. So
that's almost as much as my kill shot. No recursive strength. And it's active when they're at 20% health or less, right?
it's active even without that, but it does more damage when they're at 80.
Oh, okay.
And it lights up and it does more damage. So that's when it does big. So you always want to wait to snipe them at the end. Oh my gosh, it's never going to be this powerful ever again. It's so good right now.
Until the next time where we get you start off the run with it as a passive again. Oh, great. Oh, great. One of these guys again. Oh shit, my pet died. You're definitely dying.
Shit.
Oh, there's two elites? Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm never safe, am I?
Shit.
Oh, because the guy's still alive. Um,
If you can hang in, I'm coming, but.
I should be fine. It's just he nature locked me.
Yeah, he freaking shadow locked me too. What the hell? I'm probably gonna need to buy more lives with Phantasma.
Fuck you.
And that when they pull you in and you get slowed, it's really nasty, man.
Okay. Don't. Oh shit, they're on you. Okay. They have plus 150% damage right now. Or this guy is almost at 200+% damage. Just an FYI. And apparently he can't be taunted. No. Fuck you. No fear. Okay.
So I have a skill called Fade that I can use every 30 seconds to reduce my threat, but sometimes I forget to use it.
It's all good. Do you still have dispersion as a talent?
Dispersion is an ability. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. All right, kill the Lord of the Locks if you can first.
My God, I couldn't even get away from him. This is ridiculous, man.
Knight, Knight, what's up?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, if I'm awake, I'm awake.
Unfrickin' real. I cannot believe how annoying these guys are.
You are hunted.
Okay.
I even used dispersion. I used my desperate prayer and everything, and he just ran in and started whirlwinding, and I couldn't get away.
Oh my god, okay. That guy's finally fucking dead.
We're down to 2
Oh, I
life.
have the
We're still
wrong.
on floor 1.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you want to reset or not, because this has been some interesting pulls.
Oh boy, I got a frickin' saber.
You got
Too,
the
finally.
you got the dogs on us. Okay.
I must get closer.
It's over 3k right now.
Guy we're supposed to bring him to.
Too far away. I require a target. Mana is needed.
Oh, didn't pull the elite. Thank God.
I need to target something first.
Trailblazer is
I'll take the haste.
You are hunted. Be wary.
so glad they didn't pull the elite.
Phew, I got scared, man. This guy's a pain. Oh my god. That was a 28,000 damage crit.
Whoa, that's the big dig damage. Okay, there's no reason to go over there.
I'll take the immunity to silence and interrupt.
Oh, there's a hole. It's okay. Alright, I'll let you kill this.
There he is. Oh, and still with all his limbs. Son! About time. Thank you for your assistance. We should probably use a little more caution in the future.
Definitely take that.
10 soul remnants. Thank you. Yeah, you don't want to stand in the guards thing. That does a lot of damage. Careful heal. Alright. Do I want killer? You already have massive execute damage, so
Hmm.
well, I have all the movement speed now.
I like those ones where you get an extra talent in a row or gain a talent, you know?
Yeah, I think they added those this week. That one's nice, except for when it's a utility talent, and I only picked the one on that level because it's the only one that's useful.
Oh, that was really weird. Did you show up on that side and I showed up on the other?
No, I ran off to the edge because there was a soul. I think we can probably just ignore the guy in the middle.
I would prefer that.
Yeah. Pull his Pat. All right, this one is still really short. Okay, so it's not that long. Yeah. Does you really feel like we're missing Phantasma?
No. I've got 464 right now.
Yeah, because there's a consumable item that's available apprehensive that lets you burn 100 Phantasma for a stat boost. I assume. I don't know. I haven't bought it yet. So well, I guess I have enough Stygia for it now. Oh, because it takes 3,700 Stygia. Um,
I'll
I
gladly
don't want to
ignore
soul.
that guy.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to soul that badly. If there was an animal power down there, I'd go fight him, but just a soul, not worth it. Wait, there's not a key down here, right? Okay. What the
Oh my
hell?
god.
How did that guy get pulled? Shit. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got him. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll get the soul down here now, I
Dude, when he
guess.
pulls me in now, I literally just wait and I just dispersion. I don't want to take any chances anymore.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna fucking disengage out, and if I can't, no. Aspect of Turtle has a 3-minute cooldown. Okay, Okay, so this is where the chest is. So we need to go find the last key.
I require a target.
Oh, the key's right here.
Dude, I'm at 5,000. This is pretty insane. I'll take the 10 soul remnants.
I wish I got that one.
You got that one earlier. I didn't get it then.
Yeah, no, but it can stack.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I know about it. Okay. When we get things to execute range, they have a good chance of being dead now.
Yeah, I can hit really stinking hard. When they're under 20% health, it does 150% more damage.
Well, my kill shot can now potentially one shot them dead.
See, that's what I really like about Torghast. It's just, it can be so different every time based on what you get. Like, that just makes it really insane. You know, like, sometimes you want to kill mall rats to get, more health. Sometimes I'm literally focusing really hard on getting kills with that now, more than I usually do. I already usually do, but it's a big deal. And it changes your gameplay. That's what I like.
No, I do like it, and it makes you, like you don't just spec into like your standard shit. Oh, dope. Okay. Cool. It's right here. All right. We'll get you some more. We'll get you some more damage.
I'm at 6,000 now. It just keeps going up and up and up and up. It's compounds. It's stupid.
Another anima power. Oh baby.
Oh my
Okay.
god, okay. Wow, look at that. Killing a mall rat gives me a bonus charge of Shadow or Death. That's pretty insane.
That's pretty good. started realizing floors take us more than 10 minutes, I just start using Bloodlust when I can.
I noticed.
Yeah, see, that was the auto kill shot, Bob.
Oh, okay, nice, nice. I was gonna say that wasn't me. That was a lot.
Okay, 20% more damage from my
300
pet.
Phantasma.
Woo! Alright.
Healing or mind games. I think I'm gonna take the Phantasma. Because if we can buy some lives, that probably would be good. Although we did pretty well on that floor, but
Well, like I said, once we, because like we can handle Lord of Locks, just not when he's with other elites. Is it bad that whenever I'm in the mall now, I just want to break all the pots that are there?
dude, look at this thing over here. Look at this monstrosity. What the hell is that?
Oh, dude, that's fucking Obelisk the Tormentor.
Pretty much, just an uglier version.
Yeah, I don't want to tango with him. Okay, so you see this image right here?
Yeah.
That's the boss we're gonna fight.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
yeah. So um I think that guy has an AoE stun around him, but since we're both ranged, it's not a problem. Yeah, so I'll take that one. Kill command damage.
Listen to this. Your damaging spells and abilities empower your weapon, increasing the damage of your next melee strike?
Yeah, I keep getting that. I'm like, that'd be good if I was survival.
Yeah, it's just stacked it 100 times, though. That would be huge. But, okay.
Okay. I'll buy an anima cell, and we'll buy one of these. Alright, so I bought an anima cell. More kill command damage, thank you.
You struck a hard bargain. Good show. Everything is
Okay, let me see.
Oh yeah, I continue my talents while I'm right here. Do the right talent. There we go. Alright, you good to go? I already have.
I still have 600 anima power.
Oh, I can pick barrage? Hell yeah.
Should I save the anima power? Let me see. I don't think there's... Okay, I guess I'll take that.
Alright, well now my pet should initially have all the threat of everything. That was
I
actually a
think I
really,
can
really
buy...
good help.
Can I buy another Ravis anima cell? Should I buy another one? Or I have 553 anima. Should I save it?
For what?
For the next guy that might have more stuff? I don't know.
I mean, the Ravenous Anima Cells are pretty good because they give you another anima power.
your patronage is all
Like, you just use it on one of the guards or something, we don't have to deal with it.
Oh,
Oh.
shoot. I didn't realize I could use it on him. And all I did was get back my Phantasma. That's it. I didn't realize I could do that.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
That's good to know, I guess.
You could just kill
Well,
him.
that could be relevant if you have a bunch of anima power and there's one of those cells at the end and you don't have a use for it, right?
Yeah, but I spent 250 to get back 250. Oh, God.
It's okay. He's not with anybody. We're fine. Just avoid whatever the hell the things on the ground is, and we'll be good. Ooh. All right, I need to do.
wish I could have saved that for just that guy, like an elite. Just killed him right off the
But
bat.
you can't use it on elites. It's only non-elite creatures.
Oh, okay, okay. Then
Yeah, that would be that'd be way too broken. Holy shit!
whew, 40,000 damage crit.
Oh man, those are some yeah. Hey, things just explode when you Shadow or Death Zone now.
Yeah, I'm already back up to 600 Phantasma now.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't be worried about Phantasma.
Even a
It's a big boy.
harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthir from this.
Keep them all right. Can I get anything else that affects my rotation, right? Maybe I should have picked up Stampede. Oh, well.
I've never really cared for Stampede, but that's just me.
Well, no, I got a thing that let me pick another talent in a row.
Yeah,
I picked
I know.
Barrage. But I was like, maybe I should try out Stampede because I've like never actually used Stampede.
It's good for
Well,
like AoE.
I haven't used Stampede since they changed it, I should say. Because Stampede and Warlords was a very good ability. Because it summoned all the pets you had on you at the time. Oh, shit. Stop. Fucking.
42,000 damage to his face.
Oh, more kill command damage? Hell yeah. Um,
Another power. Nice.
we're getting a lot of power this run. Bidding Cobra. I guess that has to be better than 3% haste. I don't know. I have so many extra talents right now. Like, I have 3 extra talents.
That's freaking funny. I only have one.
Even a harvester of pride does not
Behind us.
deserve to languish
Yeah. I was like, why am I in combat? I was like, oh, it must be the Seekers.
from this fate.
Trap.
Okay, there's a Lord of Locks right here. There's another anima power? Holy shit. We're getting all the good shit this run. Jesus.
Thank you, more Walker. I am looking for my
This is not a very effective trap.
by. I can sense it.
complaining, Benji?
No, I'm just pointing out that that was not a very effective trap.
It was very slow.
Okay, at least it's not a Lord of Locks.
That is it. Thank you for your assistance. I will leave you to what it is.
Oh yeah, we're at the end. Nice.
Did you pick up the ammo power back here?
I did not. Thank you. Sure. I like the one that buffs my
Soul
covenant
remnants.
ability.
Alright, this guy should at least be safe to stand near. I just want to get that fucking intimidation one because it gives me 100% crit damage, 100% crit, and 100% bonus crit damage. It's so fucking good.
Wow, that would be insane.
Yeah.
Fortress of the Mind talent. Yeah.
All right. 4 additional talents. Let's go.
I got 2. I got Fortress of the Mind, which isn't bad, definitely, especially if you have a certain legendary power. But that's in the raid, so I still don't have that. I don't have
I
one
think
of
we
them.
get LFR next week
I don't know if it's next week or.
because Mythic opens next week, and I think LFR and Mythic always open up at the same time, don't they?
Yeah, but not all the wings do. That's the thing.
That's fine. What boss does yours drop from?
Council of Blood.
I think that's the second to last boss.
3rd.
Third to last. Okay, so that'll be in the. Depends if there's 3 or 4 wings. I don't know how they're because there's 10
Yeah.
bosses in Castle Nathria. Oh, lovely.
What? Did you accidentally use your power?
No, that was intentional. But now we're in
Oh, watch out,
this
dude.
raid.
Watch out. Oh my god. God damn. Oh, I got Dwarf Shadows. Okay, that can help me.
Never doubt movement speed.
Okay, we gotta be careful for sure.
Oh shit. Okay, let's pull stuff in here first. All right. Okay.
Oh, there's an anima power right there.
Oh shit. Nice. Sorry, I was starting to focus on the chest. Yes, I'll pick the res. Okay. So
What is that giant bone husk there at the end? Is that the way out? Or is that just a big elite?
that's a big elite.
Dang, that's a big boy right there. There you go, now you can do it. Yep. Movement speed, I'll take that one, I guess.
I will pick in a second once we kill these douches. They look like bears to me, but they're called shadehounds, so they're dogs. Okay, I guess I'll pick bonus Phantasma because the other talent's a fucking joke. Unless you think my pet getting 200% bonus damage under Eyes of the Beast is not a joke. Oh shit, another anima power? Oh my god. I might break like 40 on this.
I like that. Damage reduction by 10%.
Okay,
Yeah, we have a lot of powers, which
yeah,
is
I
the
have
right way.
26.
I have 21, but I feel pretty OP.
All right, well, we're gonna go kill the elite and get another anima power. That's fine.
You are hunted. Be wary.
Is Dorm Shadow still on cooldown? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Nope. No bone armor for you. I need to remember Hunter's Mark's actually worth using.
I require a target.
Dang, I didn't even get a chance to execute him.
Um,
Huh.
these are both awful.
Listen to this one. Brittle bone dust. Do you have that one?
Yeah, you have Brittle Bone Dust in the fifth skull?
Yeah. 5 or more enemies? How often are we going to have 5 or more enemies?
I mean, the other one's just straight demerit, so I'm going to pick that. Oh, here's the end.
You
What's at
don't
the...
think the brittle bone dust to all players and enemies? I mean, if we're not... It says... means they get a chance to get... I'll just take the fifth skull then. Okay. Are we just going to kill this guy?
I guess, unless you want to see what's down the other hallway.
Do I have to go back through those traps again?
Yeah.
Hell no then.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I was just throwing it out there. I don't want to do it either, but... Okay. Other two are totally useless. Oh,
Took 10% more stamina.
pretty good.
And it's for both of us, too. That's what's great every time.
Oh shit. That's why I have 27k health.
Yeah, because it's buffing my powered fortitude, that's why.
Okay.
All goods and
Yes.
services for sale.
Yes.
Okay, should we increase our death count?
Uh, yes. I mean, you have a lot of Phantasma, don't you?
Yeah, I have 700.
Yeah, you should. You should do that. Okay, those
How
are
many
both.
should I buy? Like 2, you think?
Yeah, two should be fine. Is there a limit?
Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I kind of assumed with something like that there would be a limit.
Okay, so I used one and there's a 60-second cooldown for to use it again, so I'm just gonna wait for that. But
Okay.
let's see,
All right.
damage. Oh,
I'm
another
out of.
150 phantasma. Nice.
Woo!
Offer only the finest.
Better than me. I had two Malrat passives.
Here, take one of these. Not very good, but
Dealing to non-elites. Okay. I guess I'll take exhilaration. That's not bad. Any talents I want to change? Mm, Nope. Okay.
Remember, everything
Big goal.
all right, we're ready to go. Oh dang.
Oh, that's what those orbs are. Okay. I was wondering what the fuck those orbs are. Those orbs will heal us if we click them. Yeah, so like I said, I can imagine this guy's a pain if you're melee, but since we're both ranged, it doesn't matter.
I need to target something first.
Yes, barrage was somewhat useful.
Whoa, was that your thing?
Yeah, that was my thing, I guess.
Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage.
Well, it instantly executes them when I can kill shot them. Yeah, a 20% chance to.
Yeah, that's pretty
See,
insane.
think that wasn't too bad at all.
No, 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 I mean that first floor was pretty rough, but we managed after that. We were
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Like we could probably handle a 6. I don't know if I want to run more Torghast, but
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that tonight, or for this week for that matter. But
yeah, there's a lot of extra Torghast that I've run.
that was good. 435 ash. Let's see, what am I at now? 1840. So yeah, next week I'll easily be able to do a rank 2 as long as I get a recipe I want. I don't have one yet though.
Uh, I think if you do layer 6 for the other two, you might have enough to craft it this week.
But I don't have a recipe I want anyways. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Like I said, if you because if it's whatever one you want, you're gonna have to run normal anyways.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Council of Blood is the 7th. And they have
Yeah, so that'll be if they do it like they usually do, it'll probably be 3 wings and then Sire Denothrius by himself, right? So it'll be 4 wings for this. So yours
Yeah.
won't be available in LFR till week 3, but it looks like at least legendary recipes are guaranteed drops off bosses. I don't know if that'll apply to LFR or not, but
Yeah. There's 2 recipes in there that are pretty good. But I mean there's one that's mainly good. It's just overall it's like a 4 to 5% damage boost. But there's another one that let me see, where is it? It's on. Actually, it's funny. The last 4 bosses all drop recipes for me, but only 2 of them are shadow. Like, well, yeah. One of
I
them's
mean
kind of.
I haven't looked. Let's see, Stone Legion generals. Okay, so
Yeah,
one drops from Sire Denothrius.
I feel like this one that drops off Stone Legion generals. It has a lot of potential. I don't know how good it is, but it says basically power. I don't know. Do you know what power infusion does?
Uh, the highest. Okay, I got a priest to like 60, but this was during Warlords, so
Yeah,
a
it
lot had
was.
changed.
Yeah, Power Infusion. I got it at level like 58 when I was leveling in Shadowlands. So, Power Infusion, it has a 2-minute cooldown and it infuses the target with power for 20 seconds, increasing haste by 25%. So
What's
what
the
I
cool?
usually do is I usually cast it and immediately go into void form. That's usually what I do. Uh,
Okay.
so, Twins of the Sun Priestess, it says Power Infusion also grants you 100% of its effects when used on an ally. So that means I can cast it on someone else and I get it too, instead of just casting it on myself or someone else. I feel like that's pretty good, you know?
That seems pretty good. Yeah.
It does seem pretty good if you're. So it's good if you're like in a group, in a raid, if you're in a dungeon. I feel like that's a pretty good legendary, you know? Has some good utility, but. Um, Otherwise, the other one is like by far the better one, and it's honestly it's just a very simple. I don't have to think about it. I literally just do my rotations as usual, and I just get extra insanity and extra damage. That's it. That's it. So simple legendary. Which one are you
I,
using right now?
Rylax Stalker's Piercing Fangs. While Besto Wrath is active, my pets do 20% increased crit damage.
20% more crit damage. What's the
Yeah.
name of it? Raya Stalkers.
Rylax Stalker's Piercing Fangs.
Oh, okay. There's
It's
there's 2 of them, Raya Stalkers. Yeah.
yeah. There's one for survival and one for BM. The
Okay.
one you're supposed to use is called Soulforge Embers, where you're supposed to launch Flare into Tar Trap, and it dots 5 enemies that are in it. But that makes your rotation super awkward. So this is technically the second best in slot, but it's like 1 to 2% worse, so I don't care.
Dude, you're not a mythic raider. Who cares about that 1%?
Yeah.
Launching a flare and you're causing an enemy. Oh yeah, so that's good for it. That's good in AOE. That's not necessarily going to be good on single target though.
It's supposed if you can because Tar Trap has a 30-second cooldown and Flare is a 20-second cooldown, so technically you can launch 2 flares in each Tar Trap if you time it right. So technically, if you land every single flare, it does the most damage. But it's one of the ammo powers you can get in Torghast. I don't have 100% uptime on it. I have probably like 60% or something. So
That nesting worries one is interesting. Whenever a trap is triggered, you get extra focus.
they'd be decent at survival. I
Arm
just realized
shot
that
reduces the cooldown of kill command by 5 seconds. That doesn't seem bad either. That's off Sire
um
Denathrius.
that one's okay. It's just kill command actually basically does my kill command only does 200 more damage than my Cobra shot. So Cobra shot's the ability you use more than kill command right now. So they need to buff kill
Well,
command for that to be a worthwhile legendary.
yeah, but you still use kill command on cooldown, no?
I still use kill command on cooldown, but I'm just saying most of my damage comes from Cobra Shot.
Well, look at this one. Cobra Shot has a 25% chance to make your next kill command consume no focus. Dude, Beastmasters has got some pretty good choices, honestly. Way better
They're
than
just
Priest.
they're just not flashy, you know.
They're not
Like
flashy, but who cares?
Soulforge Embers is flashy, but the rest of these, like, because the best in slot marksman one is called Serpent Stalker's Trickery. That one's really good. It's your aim shot also gives them Serpent Sting. Like that one's really good.
Yeah, but Marksman, even though it's performing really well. Like my friend he's playing a Tauren Marksman Hunter in the raid because he says, oh, I want to have the best chance of not getting seeded. I'm like, okay, I
That's
would just
fair.
try
I
it.
mean, if you're in a raiding guild, like I think it was Torin. What was number two?
I think Orc is high because Orc
I
is
think Orc is number
melee.
3. I think Orc was number 3. Number 2, I think, was an alliance race. I just don't remember what. Was it Dwarf?
I think it was Mechanomes or Dwarves maybe. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think it was Dwarf, which I was like, really? I guess I don't know what Dwarf racials do, but
I don't think it's. I feel like because I made a gnome before Hunter, and gnomes get extra focus. Like their max is a little higher.
that's nice.
So that's pretty nice. Dire Command isn't bad too. The Dire Beast. No, that should be extra DPS.
Dire Beast is a terrible fucking talent.
What? You don't like Dire Beast? Well, in Legion
No,
it was really good.
no, no, okay. I like Dire Beast, but in its current state, it is a terrible fucking talent.
Oh, that's unfortunate because I really liked Stomp with that. I used to use Stomp a lot, like the zoo. Like
No, Stomp is still a talent. Stomp is a talent. Stomp is the talent you use. It's in the second to last row. You pick it over Barrage and Stampede.
oh, okay. So it's okay. Then yeah, you definitely pick that.
Yeah,
Rogers
because so
Stampede.
basically, the way it works now is instead of Dire Beast, we have Barb Shot, which is the same thing, except instead of summoning a beast, it applies a bleed.
Yeah, I played
I
the Hunter in BFA. Did it change since then?
not too much. I miss Legion BM Hunter. I honestly I super miss Dire Beast. Did you want to run mod Alias?
Did I want to run what? Oh, right now?
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna go to bed or not.
Oh,
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna go to bed relatively soon, so probably
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So since you're
But
both
yeah,
here, I may as well.
you have way like the Hunter's got some pretty good choices, man. Like I'm telling you, like it's both good and bad, but the priest is the legendaries are not very good. So it's good because that means that like okay, it's not that big a deal what you pick really, but it's also not good because it's man it's whack. They're supposed to be legendary and they're just not that special, you know.
I mean, honestly, if why am I doing this? I'm just gonna fucking port to the Tremaculum. My favorite legendary in Legion was called Pridaz. It was a neck that gave you
Oh
a
yeah,
shield.
yeah, I
Yeah,
like
the
that.
shield.
Yeah, I like
If
that.
that was a legendary, I would fucking use that. I miss that
I
so
used
much.
that and well eventually I had a whole bunch of the legendaries, right? But
Oh, I can port to the Beast Wards? Nice. Sorry.
no, eventually I did like Perdaz on a hunter. I thought it was really just useful, solid utility. And then it depended on your build, of course, but I remember the first good one I found was the belt. And that was pretty good. When you use you had reduced focus cost when you were using uh, what's it called? The skill that you use all the time, the one that buffs you in your pets.
Bestial Wrath?
Yeah, Bestride. Yeah. So that was a good. I liked the belt. That was good. And then I think there was the shoulders that were really good too. But the shoulders,
I
I they
used
did.
the ring that gave your pet all the special abilities because that was my favorite final talent from WoD, and I was pissed that they removed it.
Oh yeah, the rings were pretty good. I had the ring on my warrior, and that was pretty good. I remember I liked
I
that.
don't know, like my second legendary was before they let you have two was the one that whenever you use an interrupt, you like get resources back. I'm like, I have an interrupt on a 24-second cooldown. This is a useless legendary for me.
Oh, you mean the rings? If it
To,
was a secret?
yeah. I was like, this
Yeah,
is
no, it wasn't very good.
because like it since I wasn't running Mythic Dungeons and stuff, it took me like 2 months to get Perdaz.
Well, Sifuz is a legendary power here too. It's not as good. I don't really care for it that much. You know.
No, no, like basically, I'm just most as far as I'm concerned, all the neutral like powers are garbage. Like I'm not even looking at what they do.
The third eye of the jailer seems okay, sort of. I mean, you get intellect. I mean, 7% intellect. I don't know, but it's kind of only good in the maw. I don't know how good it is, but
Like the thing is like there's all these like there's a Torghast one, right? There's the stable phantasmal lure. So
yeah,
like
yeah,
there's all these like useful ones that I would like to craft, but it's so expensive to make legendaries. It's not worth it to have these like there's one that's like when you feign death, you remove all harmful effects and take like reduced damage for some number of seconds. Like I would love to craft that legendary, but it's just so expensive to craft them.
yeah. I think right now it is, but I think in a couple of months from now it won't be that big a deal. You know, you'll have a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
mean a couple
going
months
on.
when we're earning 1250 soul ash a week, and I can actually complete the fucking soul ash missions, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you know, there is one general one that looks okay, and it reminds me of it's an Organon, so it reminds me of a legendary from Legion. Actually, it was my first legendary I found on my Warlock, and my Warlock was my first character in Legion. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. It lets you gain sagacity, stacking up to 10 times, and when you move, you're able to cast while moving for half a second. So basically, if you have 10 stacks, you can cast while moving for 5 seconds, which, you know, for some classes that have to stand still a lot, that could be pretty good. But
That
and
could probably be a pretty decent legendary for marksman,
yeah, I would think I was going to suggest say marksman. For
at
me,
least on very movement heavy fights.
yes, exactly. So the thing is, I feel like if you're playing perfectly, it's probably not very good. If you're not, or if there's a lot of movement heavy fights, like you said, then it can be really useful, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, I think for certain specs and classes, I think Dark Ganon's is pretty good, you know? I hope
Like I
eventually they
said,
let us use more than one, like they did in
I
Legion.
think eventually in 9.1.5 or something, we will get the ability to use multiple.
Yeah, I think that'd be really good.
Because like initially we only had the ability to use one Legion legendary, so I assume that eventually we'll have the ability to use multiple Shadowlands legendaries. Which case, then I'll start looking towards the utility ones. But right now, it's like I'm just going to pick the straight DPS one because I
Yeah,
can only have one.
everyone's going to pick throughput right now. But yeah, I would love to have one throughput and one utility. I think that'd be really nice.
Yeah, I think that'd be like I would love to have the like Feign Death one, or if they add legendaries and they had Protez back, Instacraft. Like I said, that just having that shield is so nice.
It really is. It's just a nice cushion. You just feel safer, you know. If a big
And
thing
not
comes
not being
down,
able to get dismounted is fucking huge. That's probably my favorite thing of it.
I just like not getting one shotted all the time. You know?
Yeah, it's
You have a second to like, okay, I can heal, or I can pop something or whatever. You
yeah,
know.
exactly. I can like aspect of the turtle, disengage, do whatever. So I'm hoping, like I said, I'm thinking, once we get the second raid, we'll have the ability to have multiple legendaries. Would be my guess. I think once we got Tomb, we were able to have two legendaries.
Dang man, I failed a mission and I was really pissed because there was an item attached to it that I really wanted. I just barely failed it. Sometimes it's hard, I feel like, to calculate exactly, you know?
Oh, I don't know all the fucking like numbers and stuff. I just like look at my HP versus their HP, and if I'm kind of
Yeah.
close, I'm like, I probably got this.
Well, that's what I thought in this last one, and I didn't.
Like I keep failing the Soul Ash ones. Like I don't. I've tried four now, and I haven't succeeded one yet.
Yeesh. Are you gonna upgrade your legendary next week?
No, I'm just gonna go straight to rank 4. I don't see a reason to like bother with rank 2 and 3. Like, yeah, it'd be, like a 1 or 2 eye level upgrade for me, but since you have to go to rank 4 anyways, like the only thing that would make me change my mind is if I joined a raiding guild, then I would go out and get the marksman legendary because I'd probably have to be marksman.
Uh, I would refuse to do it if I had to play a spec that I didn't want to.
I don't hate marksman. It's just not BM. Like, I used to, when I was doing raids and stuff for the first time, and marksman was the spec to be. I would go marksman. I don't hate marksman. It's not the worst. It's just at least it's not survival.
I just think that
Like I played.
people should play
I,
what they
I,
want to play.
that's it.
And that's
Go ahead.
that. So, I tried marksman. I didn't care for it. And I really love BM. I mean, honestly, BM, it's the most chill spec in the game. It's just the fact that I don't have to, I could be moving the whole time, running around like a crazy person. I mean, I just love that
That is
about
what
it.
I like.
I like that a lot. Shadow's pretty good too, man. Honestly, like there's a lot of things I can do while in between if I have to move. There's a lot of things I can do. So, I mean, you do have to stand still quite a bit. That was one of the things I didn't like about Warlock, is I felt like I really did have to stand still a lot. Although Affliction was better, I started as Demonology, and Affliction was better, but still,
I mean, no class is ever going to be able to do what BM hunters do, just because they're the only spec that gets like perfect mobility, but at the same time you have to deal with shitty pet AI.
Yep, that's the only issue, is that your pets do half your damage, so if something happens with your pet, your DPS just goes.
Well, okay. The main bad thing that they added in Shadowlands is that Res Pet has a 4-second cast time instead of 2 seconds.
That's, oh wow, that was added in Legion?
No, that was added in Shadowlands.
Oh, it's wow, 4 seconds. Holy
Well, it was
Christ.
6 seconds on the beta.
They just really wanted to nerf BM, huh?
I mean, BM was, for the last half of BFA, the actual best hunter spec. But that was more so because of the Heart of Azerite trait than anything else. Because there was an ability called Dance of Death, which whenever you crit, it gave you like 4K agility for 5 seconds. And so you just
Christ.
buffed your crit and had a lot of extra agility.
Hey, random question. What are these grateful offerings?
So if you go talk to your there'll be somebody in your Covenant hub called your Renown vendor.
Yeah.
You spend them there. They get you. They're supposed to be able to get you. There's a thing that gets you a legendary recipe you don't already have. That's one of
Yeah,
them.
I'm looking at
And then
that, but where do you get grateful offerings? I have 3, but where do you get them from?
you get them from your anima conductor. So if you channel anima somewhere in Revendreth, you get them from that. And then if we were grouped together, you could
Oh,
get it from the
okay.
2 things I have as well. You get you so right now you should be able to get 2 a day, and then once you have that unlocked, 4 a day, and then if you upgrade your anima conductor, it's up to 8 a day or something.
Okay, so I only have 3. I think I've done that one time, so I guess I do have to pay attention to that then.
Yeah, like they're worthwhile for that, and then it'll let you buy some mounts, your Covenant's armor too.
Yeah, the Covenant's armor. I want that.
Yeah, you want the translog armor. That's I believe how you get it.
God damn it. Okay, I guess I got to start doing that every time I play.
Yeah, I'm
There's
making
just
sure
so
to do that
many.
every day
There's
because
so
I
many
have
freaking things to remember to do. I can't. It's hard to keep
yeah,
track.
it's like I have to remember to do my Queen's Conservatory, and I have to do my Mushroom Guide daily, and it's like it's a lot to do. But then at the end of like a month or two, um, I guess like probably like 3 or 4 months when we're all caught up, it's like I won't have that much to do.
Yeah. All right, that one's in progress. All right, I'm gonna go to bed, dude.
All right,
Thanks for the
I
ride, man.
will. Yeah, I'll talk to you. I don't know, early next week, I guess, if you want to run Torghast again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be on tomorrow probably,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'll
I
be.
don't think I'll be
I don't
around
know
for
when
the
I'm
rest
going to
of
get
the
on. I may be going to my sister's and help her buy a couch. I think. I'm not entirely certain because she just got a new apartment last week. So
All right.
fuck
Well,
do I get out of here?
yeah. I need to gear up just a little bit more so that I can hopefully participate in a raid sometime sooner than later. You know, maybe with my. The thing is, it's like It's so funny. I keep asking my guild, and they say, oh, it'll be on the calendar and whatever, and I don't see it on the calendar. Like it's not there yet. So I
I
don't know
mean, the
what
only
they're doing.
the only person on my guild seen doing anything is there's a couple prot tanks that have been soloing mythics because prot paladins can do that.
They can frickin' solo mythics.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Do you know who Rex Troy is?
No. Ooh, next week is the Shadowlands dungeon event. That's good. You get some nice. You get some
Does this get me
nice,
out of
nice
here?
gear.
Yes, it gets me out of here. Thank God. First time this shit has been useful. That's a thing where you have to run mythics in order to unlock it.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I mean, you get some pretty good shit for doing that. Usually, you can get
yeah,
like.
it's just like I plugging mythics is hard, dude.
Yeah, I know. So I gotta do it. Gotta do it the guild. I got to.
Yeah, like I said, you're lucky. You're in a guild that can actually run them. I mean, maybe next week since there'll be an event. I've never seen more than 2 people on in my guild, even though there's 200 people in it. Is the thing.
Well, if I come on at night and stuff, I mean, I can invite you and just say, hey, let's do it, and I'll just say it's my friend, you know.
I mean, if your guild's okay with it, I'm fine. As long as I mean, I'll probably force myself to run to other side before then, so I'll know every dungeon at least.
Yeah, I know. I still haven't freaking done every dungeon yet. I keep trying to queue up for randoms, and I keep getting the ones I've already done.
I mean, none of the dungeons have been super awful, at least as long as your group isn't crap.
Plaguefall's pretty shitty. I don't like that one very much.
Plaguefall's not fun, but there's definitely been worse dungeons.
It sucks for melee. I can tell how bad it is. It's really bad for melee. And all the gunk and everything. I mean, I don't know. It just
Like,
seems really unenjoyable, you know. But
I mean,
I still
definitely
haven't
like
tried
the
them all.
easiest dungeon is Halls of Atonement. That dungeon is easy.
That one's definitely pretty easy, for sure. It's probably the easiest. Sanguine Depths isn't too bad, although when we did it on Mythic, like I said, that second boss was a pain. Um,
Which one's the second? I've only run that one like twice. Okay, so the last boss is the general that runs away. What
yes.
are the other bosses in Sanguine
The,
Depths?
the second one has those like ghost minions that it summons from time to time, and you have to kill them. Otherwise, what happens is, and see, normally in heroic they just die really easily. That's why it's not an issue. But if you don't, then they keep getting bigger. They do AoE damage, and they drop this pool of like blood on the ground, and it just really,
Oh,
really freaking hurts in Mythic.
so that's a fight where you want a lot of range that can like swap
Yes,
targets easily.
yes, yes.
Okay, so
It's
since
just
you had two
yeah.
demon hunters, you were kind of
Yeah, two demon hunters, and it was just me, and so they kept having to like run away. So we just couldn't DPS them quick enough eventually. But then, honestly, I feel like it was the healer was a big part of it too, because once I just told them, okay, listen, they'll have the tank, pull the guy. So like when the pool drops, pull the boss back away from the pool so that the demon hunters can continue to DPS, right? And once
yeah.
we did that, it was fine. You had to watch out for these big beams that he was shooting. Like, they would go down the hall and then up the hall. Like, turn around and go up. And that didn't happen. I don't think that happens in Heroic. Um,
I mean, I know they definitely like it's just like for Mythic. Like I assume they just add 1 to 2 abilities per boss.
yeah. There's an extra mechanic or two. The third boss was fine. It wasn't that big a deal. The fourth boss, we died once because a couple of people were stupid. And then we almost didn't get to do it. We got bugged out. Like the gate was closed when we went back, and the boss's health didn't reset, and we all had to just we all left and then died and then came back and it was reset. Oh my god.
Okay, well, at least like it does suck when a boss is like buggy or whatever.
Yeah. What's the other ones I've done? I've done the Mists dungeon. That one's kind of weird. It's not like long, but it's weird how you have to like
Like
figure out where
you
to
have to
go.
like you have like I think it's you have to pick. I'm still not entirely 100% certain how to get through that maze.
Yeah, I was trying to pay attention how people were doing it, and I was not 100% sure by the end.
Like because like I think you have to pick the mark that's different from the one that you went in with. I think.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% positive though, because sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know.
yeah. I haven't done the other side, and either I think I've done Theater of Pain, but not Necrotic Wake, and then Spires of Ascension. I don't believe I've done either.
Um, Necrotic Wake isn't too bad. Uh, first, let's see. The first and second boss don't really do anything. So the third boss, he's up on a platform by himself, so he's invulnerable. But he summons abominations, so you have to get them to hook him off the platform.
Huh, that's pretty weird.
But the abominations they do ticking AOE damage, so you can't leave them alive. But I don't know what they add in Mythic because I obviously haven't done that in Mythic. But you have to like have somebody basically you all stand behind the boss for the platform and then run out of the way to the meat hook. And then the last boss is basically a frost mage that teleports somebody off to the side and they have to run back up.
Hmm.
And then Spires of Ascension, the first boss is an angel and her pet, and they have split damage, and her pet shoots out like black balls that you have to dodge, and then she flies up and throws a spear at somebody. And then the second boss is a weird robot person that will spawn a thing somewhere that shoots out black balls that you have to dodge and runs to somebody and puts a heavy bleed debuff on them. And then the third boss doesn't really do anything. And then the fourth boss is kind of a problem because she will at some point become invulnerable, and then you have to bring anima power back to the center and have somebody throw a spear at her, all while you're dodging wind on a platform or like circles
Jeez.
inside wind on a platform. So
Huh.
you have to like if you miss a spear, I'm pretty sure you wipe.
Damn. That sounds like a pain.
Yeah, it's a pain, but like I assume in Mythic it's worse than it was in Heroic. I that's where my legendary recipe dropped. So I ran that dungeon like 30 times before I got it or something.
Oh dang! So it's not guaranteed on bosses on dungeons.
Not in Heroic. I assume in the higher difficulty you do something, the higher chance it has to drop.
Yeah, I feel like every dungeon I do, like when I did like the mythic, I think like two recipes dropped, like for people, like they
Yeah,
just
like so I assume Mythic, yeah, I assume Heroic it's like I don't know, 20 or 25% chance for something to drop, right? In Mythic maybe it's like 50 or 75 or something.
yeah, and it seems like in Torghast, as long as you do layer three, guaranteed it.
Well, I got one from completing. I got the stable phantasmal lore, I think, from completing layer 6. So I'm guessing that there'll be other ones that are higher because I didn't get it from completing
Oh, it'll
layer 4 or 5.
certain powers will specify. They'll say
Yeah, like I because
this one says three
this is
plus.
that's the Torghast legendary that I got. So
So, but you wanted the one from the dungeon, right?
I got this one this week, like because it
Yeah, stable phantasmal lore does say Tower of the Damned layer 6 plus.
yeah
Oh, so if you do any layer 6 plus, you get it.
yeah. So like I said, that just happened to be the first layer 6 that I ran. So when you run a layer 6, let's say we try a layer 6 next week, it'll probably drop from that.
Yeah, yeah, we'll probably try one next week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get just a little stronger, and then I
yeah.
mean,
You get
yeah, a little stronger. And if I had a legendary, it would. I mean, a power, it would be easy. I'd be stronger, and I'd have another power. So
it's like I said, the system it's nice, but it punishes you for making the wrong legendary. So I don't think, especially with the way the system is, they're going to do this often. But if they nerf legendaries, there's going to be some problems.
they're gonna have to tune some things probably. But my thing is that they aren't that legendary to begin with. I think like the most powerful one is like 5% throughput. That's not anything substantial. They don't feel as powerful as like Legion legendaries did.
No,
But I
I, mean,
do.
I think that's the point. I think it'd be okay if they buff the weaker ones, but not nerf the stronger ones, right?
I think so. Or some of them they might just have to rework them because some of them are just like god awful. Like there's so listen to this one. Uh, that's okay. This one is called Shadowflame Prison for priests, and this one sounded really good in their first iteration. It sounded really really good, and then they just like nerfed it to oblivion, and it's god awful now. But it says Mind Blast and Shadow Word Death cause your Shadow Fiend to teleport behind your target, slashing up to 5 nearby enemies for X amount of Shadow Flame damage. Each time a rift is triggered, the duration of Shadow Fiend is increased by 1 second. So it was really good because anytime there was any sort of cleave or AoE, just imagine it like extra like slash 5 attack up to 5, and it was a
Yeah.
good amount of damage. And it was even performing decently well on single target, and it would extend your Shadow Fiend. And Shadow Fiend, just so you know, is a 3-minute cooldown. So it's a pretty big cooldown, right? You use it
Yeah.
like on elites and bosses and stuff, but they just really, really nerf the damage. And then I think the initial duration increase was 1.5. So I don't know. They completely annihilated it. It was so much better. And then I remember when they reworked it, I was like, oh god damn it. So that's why like there's only like 1 or 2 decent legendaries powers. I mean that one I told you about with the power infusion sounds interesting, but it's really only if you're like always playing with other people for sure, because otherwise it's useless if you're by yourself, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything if you're by yourself. Like
Yeah.
you'd probably just rather have one that increases the damage of like Shadow Word Pain and Vampiric Touch by like 5% or something.
Yeah. Something like that, you know. Or
Yeah.
there's another one. There's Talbadar's Stratagem, which is from the Upper Reaches, which we probably will get next week. So there's that one's also an option. I feel like it's not bad. It says when you have Shadow Word Pain, Devouring Plague, and Vampiric Touch, so all of my dots active on the same target, your Mind Blast does 60% more damage. So what's pretty good about that is that there's another talent, Fortress of the Mind, where you can increase Mind Blast damage. So you can talent and spec yourself in a way where you're going to be like taking advantage of that, you know. And you can use Damnation, which is a talent that lets you put all 3 dots. It's a 45-second duel. It's just all 3 dots at once on a target. Doesn't cost you anything. So you could do that, and then Mind Blast, and it seems not bad, but you know, again, it just depends on your build and your style. And the other one is just the good one from the raid is just so simple. I
It's
literally
just
don't do
it's
anything.
it's a lot simpler if you pick a like a basically a passive. Like that one doesn't really like affect your rotation. Like a lot, it's
Yes.
just like you power infusion. You're the number one DPS instead of yourself.
Yeah. And I mean, so there's that one, but the Eternal Call to the Void is the one that I need from the raid. It's just, it literally changes nothing about my rotation. It just gives me more insanity, which means more damage. That's it.
That's why I picked Rylak Stalkers because it's just like, oh, I want to use Bestial Wrath. Well, I want to do that anyways. I don't see the problem.
Exactly. So for me, it's just Mind Flame, Mind Seer. Have a chance to spawn a Void Tendril or Void Lasher that channels at your target for 15 seconds, generating 3 insanity every 0.9 seconds. So it's just,
That sounds
yeah,
that sounds good.
simple, good, effective. I mean, it affects both single target and AoE.
Exactly.
Don't have to
That's like I was
change
like
anything. Easy.
generally, if there's anything I've learned from WoW, it's that you want passives over actives.
Well, I already have so many buttons to press. I don't feel like I want to add more buttons or have to change my rotation that I'm getting used to just around a power. It could be interesting. So the thing with that legendary is that it's not interesting. Um, it's kind of boring, right? But it's just effective, right? And it's effective in single target. It's effective in AOE. So I'm just gonna go with it because it's simple, you know. I mean, and then later down the line, when I have so much soul ash, I'm basically, you know, dumping it, taking a dump every day with it. Then,
Yeah, then you can
then I
craft
can
the
craft
Torghast
something.
legendary,
Yeah,
your utility legendary, whatever.
yeah. Like the Twins of the Sun Priestess, I feel like that's a really good utility one because if I'm playing with people, that's a good one to have. Like it's something I would craft, and then maybe I'm not always wearing it. But I have it available. So we're going to raid. I'm gonna take that with me. Like it's just good. Or in dungeons, I'm gonna take that with me. It's good, you know. So
Yeah, like I said, eventually I think we're going to be able to have two legendaries, and then I'll think a lot more about. There's a Maw Ratlet.
yeah, there is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay, it summons. Okay, I thought it had something to do with Maw Rat. It summons explosive Maw Rats. All right, I was
Yeah,
very confused.
it's pretty funny. Maul rattle.
I was just like, I saw a Maw Rat. I was like, wait, why the fuck is there a Maw Rat legendary?
There's a PvP one too. That's not bad. The Vitality Sacrifice one.
I mean, I hope there's a PvP one. I mean, I don't PvP, but people play PvP, so they should
There's
have at least
people.
one legendary.
There's people who live for that, man. They really do. They love PvP.
I don't hate PvP, but it's not something I go out and do a ton. Like I spent a lot of time in Korak's Revenge, which was the vanilla Alterac Valley event, grinding up that mountain. I was like, I don't hate PvP. It's not my favorite, but I don't like world PvP, but I don't mind doing a battle round every now and again.
Yeah, I definitely don't like world PvP, although I can see why some people like it. But I have tried a battleground or two in the past, and if I'm doing that with people I know, I think it can be fun. You know, but
I mean, it also depends which battleground you're doing. Like, if we happen to get Isle of Conquest, I will auto leave because the Horde does not win that battle. Anything else, I'm fine doing, but Isle of Conquest, I've run like 5 or 6 times, and the Alliance just starts slightly closer to the objectives, and so they always. It's really
yeah, I
dumb.
mean that's the event for this week too. Is just win for. You see that you have to win though. Win 4 battleground matches. You know.
Like I've run most of the other ones. It's like it's okay. Like back in WAD, I used to run the battleground weeklies just because I could, and it was fine. It's just not my favorite thing to do.
All right, I'm beat, man. I'm going to bed. I'll see you
Yeah.
when I see you, Benji.
All right. Have a good night, my friend.
Good night.